Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
This is the 50th episode, Jack.
Really? You've actually managed to hit the record button 50 times?
Yeah, we probably have 40 not recorded.
39.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
We're getting close to the end.
The penultimate week.
How did you go in Game Week 36?
88 was above average. So I'm not too unhappy about that. My transfer business was good. Because I brought in Gordon, he got 6 points.
Yep.
And I brought in Haaland, who's for a -4. Haaland scored 4 goals.
That was quite nice. Did you captain him?
I didn't. I had Isaac, who missed a penalty.
Yeah.
I still got 14 points off him, but no good. But yeah, so I had points pretty much all over the board. Dubravka 3 would have been better if I'd had Henderson in. Saliba 6, Reguilon 8, Doughty 2. I knew that would be.
Yeah.
It was Van Hecker's out, so it wasn't going to be him in. Nori against City, even though he's playing up front, I thought he could get minus points there. He got 0.
Yeah.
So it was always going to be Doughty. Palmer 8, Saka 10, Son 7, Odegaard 3, which is a shame because he had a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Gordon 6, and then Isaac and Haaland 14 and 21.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it's all right. Could have been better.
Yeah. There were quite a few people who made it above 100 points last week.
Would you have been one of them by any chance?
I was one of them. I was indeed. I got 111 because I had Haaland captain, which gave me 42. That's a good start.
Yeah.
In any week.
I accidentally talked Gary into doing that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he had it on Foden, and I said, Foden didn't play last week. He's been sick, and Gary's got a thing about players who have been sick. Because he always thinks they're not quite up to scratch the week after. Yeah. And he goes, I'm going to put it on Haaland. I went, that's going to backfire, right? He went, no, it's on Haaland now. Well, there you go.
Did he thank you for that? Or
yeah, kind of.
Did he claim it as a great move?
He might have done a little bit of both.
Yeah, I also had Isaac up front. In midfield, I had Foden, Saka, Salah, Palmer and Johnson.
You're one of the few that stuck with Salah.
Yes. I was going to take him out, and then I thought, I'll just leave it.
Yeah.
I'll leave him and Saka, and then it'll give me 2 free transfers for the double game week in 37 when I'm playing a bench boost. So, yeah, because you never know what injuries or...
No. At least we don't have to worry about European football anymore.
No, because Villa were the last remaining English team.
And they're gone.
And then at the back, I had Vardiol, who's just... Well, he got an assist. It was a bit... It was a bit lucky to get the assist.
Yeah,
it was a clumsy... It was just clumsy all round.
Yeah.
Branthwaite and Gabriel. Petrovic in goal.
Dubravka,
sorry. Petrovic on the bench. He's coming... Well, it doesn't matter this week because I'm playing a bench boost.
We're giving away secrets already.
Well, everyone knows them. If you've got a bench boost, you're playing it this week.
I don't know. Some people might go different, play it next week for fun. I was thinking about it.
Well, I did have a look and go, maybe Dubravka doesn't play now because Pope's back.
Yeah.
Gusto's not guaranteed to get... I don't think he'll get both games.
He might get one.
Yeah. And that might be enough.
Yeah.
But I've got him, so I'm not going to transfer him out just for that.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Just let the chips fall where they may, I think. Yeah, it's 111 points from that. And moved up again and into the semi-final of the Luton Cup.
That's so funny.
It is. From not even... It was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was when the SWP Cup started.
Right,
I was looking there and I saw, what's that? like there was all red. You know the way you get a red L
Yeah.
when you're out of the cup.
Yeah.
It was all red L's, and then I gone, why has that one got the score line? And it was the Luton Cup one, and I thought I was out of that in game week 29 when I got a massive 11 points, but the person I was playing got 10.
Lucky.
Yeah. You need luck to win things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Luck of the Irish.
Maybe it's my year. Although I'm looking at what's his name, Spencer Barham and his team, and he's 13th in the Luton League, so
He's
501st in the world.
He's a proper Luton fan.
He's got no Luton players in his team. I wonder how many. We should all be kicked out, really.
Yeah.
If you're in the Luton Cup, surely we should have at least one on the bench.
I think if you get into the final of the Luton Cup, you should bring in a Luton player.
Just even to have on the bench.
No, bring one into play.
Captain him.
Yeah, Morris Adebayo, he could be back in form. He scored this week.
He did. Took his goal well.
How about Mapanzu? He still needs that goal to score in every league. Final game.
To complete football.
Yeah. You never know.
That's quite a differential player there.
It would be. Get rid of.
But wouldn't it be a lovely way to win the Luton Cup?
With Mapanzu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you owe it to the Luton Cup if you get in the final.
I wonder if they did it. I wonder how many people in the. Well, there's only 4 teams now. I wonder if any of them have any Luton players.
Can you check?
I can't see the other ones in there. I can only see who I'm playing this week.
Well, if both of you and the other person don't have any, then it's possible that the other ones both have 3.
Maybe. I doubt it.
You know.
To be honest, with Luton's form recently, I doubt it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, we all had Luton players in our team.
I've still got Dowdy. Only because I haven't had a chance to get rid of him.
Yeah. But I had Dowdy for a long time.
Morris,
yeah.
Lots had Barkley for a while.
Yeah. But anyway, that's heading and sitting not quite at Gary's 3,990th place. I wouldn't mind beating that by the end of the season, but it's getting harder to move up now. The further up you move, the harder it is to
because everyone else plays well up there.
And I would say about 80% would have their bench boost to play this week.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Could get lucky.
If your luck's in, your luck's in.
Yeah. And you seem to think your luck's in.
Well, I think Leo's luck was in this year with the head-to-head.
Yeah.
He's won it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We didn't congratulate. We had him on last week, but we didn't. He hadn't fully won it yet then.
Not mathematically.
So, congratulations, Leo. That was... was that sarcastic clapping or is that enthusiastic?
It's a bit like the monkey with the cymbals. I'm just not going to do the backflip.
No, I wouldn't advise it in this small space.
No.
Yeah, so he gets to come up and collect the trophy.
The big golden arse.
Yeah, that'll have to be, I guess, well, I'm going away at the end of this month.
So probably, when you're back.
When I'm back. In July, maybe, perhaps. He can come up and experience a nice winter night in Braidwood.
Yeah.
We'll get him drunk at Smoggy Horse.
Yeah, and then take the trophy off him.
No, we'll just chain him to it. So he can never leave it. How did you go on your predictions last week? You did better than I did, didn't you?
I did do better than you did. I got...
You got 11, I
11.
believe.
Yeah, 2 correct. That was pretty good.
Again, we've been doing quite well with it. We've been getting a couple of week each.
Yeah, you got lucky with the Arsenal one.
Lucky?
Yeah. Well, it was very late, that goal, to make it 3-0.
You mean what you mean to say is I got the prediction right, the scoreline right?
Yeah, you got lucky.
Well, you got lucky with 2.
Yeah, well, we were both lucky. Well, yeah, mine was weird because I got the Newcastle-Burnley one right at 4-1. But if Isak hadn't missed that penalty, it would have been 5-1.
Yeah.
But then he might not have scored the goal after, so might have still been 4-1.
I was close with the City Wolves one.
What would you have on that?
4-1.
Oh, yeah, I had 2-1.
Okay. Well, that leaves you on 230 points, and I'm 236 points. Is that correct?
I got 233 and 237. So,
How does that work?
I don't know. Maybe my maths was shit.
Well, let's head into game week 37.
Yep.
13 games.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, 3 more than normal.
Would be 13, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good at
I was
this.
just special, I said quite a few. It's not. It's just.
It seems like a lot, though,
Yeah.
when you look at it. All right, first game, 9:30 Saturday night.
I'm looking forward to this one, actually.
Fulham at home to City. Will City drop points?
Not in that game.
No.
No.
Oh,
But they have got
there's
2
that little
games. They have got
Spoiler
2
alert.
games.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gone 3-1 to City.
3-1 away win.
Yeah. I not really got much to say on this. Fulham are hot and cold,
And City are
and City are on
going
at
for
the
the
moment.
title.
Yeah.
I also have a 3-1 to City. Bournemouth at home to Brentford.
Bournemouth looked pretty good against Arsenal, even though they lost 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that goal shouldn't have counted. The one where Raya went falling over and
Are you talking about when Solanke?
yeah,
I think it was a free kick.
yeah, but I could see it being a goal as well. I don't know. It's a grey area. When it's keepers, it's tricky. But yeah, they looked pretty good. So I think it's going to be the classic 2-1 home win. And judging by your face, I think you might think it's the classic 2-1.
I think it's the classic 2-1 home win to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
This is where we're going to go different.
Maybe.
Everton at home to Sheffield United.
Sheffield do manage to sneak the odd goal. Well, Brereton Diaz does. Sheffield as a whole, not really.
Yeah, they managed to let in the odd goal.
Quite a few odd goals.
Have they reached 100 yet?
I think they broke it.
Did they?
I think so.
They let in 4 in the last game, didn't they?
Yeah. They must be... No, 3 in the last game. 3-1 to Forest.
Oh, yes, it was Forest, yep.
They'll be getting close anyway.
Yeah.
I think Everton will match Forest last week. 3-1.
3-1 to Everton. I've gone 3-0 to Everton.
You want the clean sheets.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Hasn't it? I've seen your challenge team.
Yeah, that's true. Newcastle at home to Brighton.
Brighton off the back of a tremendous 1-0 win.
Yeah, they actually looked quite good in that game.
But that would be unusual because they haven't looked good for a long time.
And De Zerbi was very, very disappointed. He looked really disappointed, and he was making excuses for Villa, saying, "Oh, they're European games, and that's the reason why they got beaten."
That's
It
not
sounds
good
like
when
he
the
wants to
opposite
go.
manager. he's
Can
doing.
you sack me, please?
He's been to the Brendan Rodgers School of Management.
Yeah, just going. Yeah, I'll just pick a team.
That's
He
shit.
Gets a dartboard and
Yeah.
throws it. Oh,
It's looked like that at Brighton the last few games.
Pick a name out of a hat. The
Yeah.
tombola. Got the tombola there.
Well, Joe Pedro with the winner, he's getting dropped this week.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah. But someone will get a goal. Maybe, I don't know, Welbeck. But I think Newcastle will put 4 past them.
Right.
4-1.
4-1 to Newcastle. I also think that Newcastle will score 4, but Brighton might get 2.
Ooh.
Spurs, their first game of the double game week. Spurs at home to Burnley.
If Burnley don't win this, they're gone.
They're bye-bye.
Yeah. Unless Forest lose. No, I think they're bye-bye if they...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is it for Burnley. Spurs haven't been great, losing 4 in a row.
No.
But Burnley, they're too flimsy at the back and the middle and the front.
They're flimsy all over, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're not good. I'm going 4-2 to Spurs because Spurs are a little flimsy at the back.
4-2 to Spurs. I've gone 3-1 to Spurs. We're both, we're pretty close for these.
Yeah.
We could both be well out. West Ham at home to Luton.
West Ham. So I was looking at some stats today. and it was for the clubs that have conceded 5+ goals in a game this season. How many clubs do you think have done that this season?
Conceded 5+
in a game.
5.
13.
13,
which is incredible. Top. I mean, do I have to ask? Sheffield.
Yes,
They've done it 7 times.
that's impressive.
But sitting second at West Ham, who have done it 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. So, are Luton gonna get their win? You know, could see them close to safety. No. 2-2 draw.
A 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Gone for a West Ham win. 3-2.
Is that the first time we've been different?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, only 1 goal in it.
Yeah.
Wolves at home to Palace.
Well, Palace, unstoppable machine.
Got to be stopped by Wolves.
I don't think so. I think Wolves are still not all... Like, I've really enjoyed watching them this year.
Yeah.
I've said it lots of times. But they're still not all there.
No.
Where Palace just look fully formed at the moment.
They're looking very good.
Yeah. I think it'll be close. I'm going 3-2 to Palace.
A 3-2 away win. I've gone 2-2. So we switched those last 2 results around. Nottingham Forest at home to Chelsea. I had to say that for Loggy.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
I wish he was here right now.
Why? Because you're gonna give him.
I'm about to.
Are you gonna throw a spanner in the works of the Enzo theory?
Well, he might play this one. Oh no, he's out for the season.
He's out.
Yeah. I've gone for a massive 4-3 to Forest.
You think they're fighting tooth and nail?
I think so. Because this will confirm their safety if they win this.
Yeah.
So I think they go all out. I think it'll be a late winner.
I think that does show your romantic side. I've gone 4-2 to Chelsea.
Yeah.
I've gone. There's no romance in me. It's just all business.
Well,
just logic.
I just look at the way Forest play, and Hudson-Odoi's going to want some, isn't he?
Oh, he is
Against Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's going to want at least a hat trick.
He's capable too. He loves to cut in and just look for that bottom corner.
Well, he got 2 last week.
Yeah.
Against Sheffield, but
The form team at the moment.
Well, United.
Yeah, United at home to Arsenal.
Oh,
I didn't say whether it was good form or bad form.
Yeah, they're definitely form.
And they did have quite a depleted defence in the last game.
Well, they had Casemiro there.
Yeah, and Eriksen was back there too.
Yeah. But I see United are second in the league for shots conceded.
Yeah.
17.7 a game.
It's just as well that Arsenal aren't really firing at the moment.
Yeah,
isn't it?
like it's a good thing Havertz isn't in form and Saka isn't really doing anything.
Yeah.
Or Trossard. Or even Declan Rice. He's not having his best goal scoring season. No. 5-1 to Arsenal.
5-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know who's scoring the one. Probably Garnacho.
Silly bone goal.
No, thank you.
No, I don't have him. You see the way I said Saliba?
Yeah.
Right away. I've just gone a 2-1 away win.
Really?
Yeah.
But they've got no defence left, United.
Yeah, but they're just going to bring them all back.
Lissandro's back, apparently.
They're just going to bring every player into the 18-yard box.
That might be the only way they can get anything. There's a reason their whole squad's up for sale.
Yeah, but they're keeping Ten Hag, though.
Oh, I don't know. Apparently, Graham Potter turned down Ajax today because he's been told to keep his options open for United. Because he did so well at Chelsea, you know. Another top club needs him.
Yeah, well, if he's going to go to United, Loggy will give him the... he'll recommend him to United, for sure. Villa at home to Liverpool. Villa out of Europe.
Yeah. And I'm sad to say this is the end of Liverpool's season this week.
Oh, all right. You've got Villa bouncing back from their Olympiacos defeat.
And their Brighton defeat.
Yeah.
And their former Olympiacos defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-0.
2-0?
2-0.
To Villa?
To Villa.
Are you mad?
Yes. See, I didn't even need to stop and think about that. I just know.
Well, you got the certificate, didn't you?
Probably.
I've gone a 3-1 Liverpool win.
Yeah. I'll be laughing.
Yeah. Spurs at home to City.
In the end of City's season.
Oh, really? You're predicting a lot of ends this game week?
We're finishing it up.
Yeah.
3-2 to Spurs.
A Spurs win, no less.
They always do it once a season, especially at home. I know they're shit at the moment, but the defeating Burnley is going to give them a bit of confidence. And then that's it. They're going to do City. Probably like the 100th minute, maybe a Son screamer or something.
Can it be Brennan Johnson?
No, I don't have him. I've got Son.
All right. Yeah, I've got 2-2 draw.
Oh. Well, we've both got City dropping points.
Yes.
See, it's going to be a 2-2 draw for ages. And I'm going to be going, damn it, Keith's got this one. And then Son's just going to win it.
You're not going to be worried because you know that Son's, you've already said he's going to score in the 100th minute.
I'll still be worried, though. I'm just a natural worrier.
Brighton at home to Chelsea.
Yeah. No confidence in Brighton still. So, Chelsea, 3-1.
3-1 Chelsea. We're back on track. 3-1 to Chelsea for me as well. Manchester United at home to Newcastle.
So, the United get smashed twice in 1 week?
At home.
At home.
That wouldn't be embarrassing, would it?
No, not that. But yeah, it would be. 3-2 Newcastle.
3-2 Newcastle. I've gone 4-1 Newcastle.
Wow. Yeah, they're having a bad week, United.
Yeah, they are.
You watch, they bounce back now after we predicted that.
It often happens because if Fernandez plays, he's good enough to do stuff on his own. Garnacho's good enough to score a goal on his own. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a couple of others, but Casemiro gets on to the end of free kicks and stuff.
He had 2 ruled out against Palace. One for foul and Henderson.
Yeah.
And the other for offside.
Offside, yeah. And he was.
Yep. He was too busy rolling around in front of Elise to...
Too busy looking for the antihistamines to take down his facial swelling from the bee sting.
I think it's just like he's allergic to the grass, and he spent so long on his face on the grass in that game, he puffed up.
It could be. Or maybe he's just allergic to idiot managers.
Yeah, it might.
His face has swollen up quite a bit this season.
The thing is, he did not come back fit from the off season.
Uh-huh.
He went from really like their best player last season, really trim, really in form, and he came back overweight and just he looked like he'd had too many Brazilian barbecues.
Maybe he's gone, what's the point?
Yeah.
There's no point.
Yeah.
I've seen this defence. It's rubbish. Where are we now? Yeah.
Championship.
Oh, it's all done and dusted, isn't it?
It's
well,
over.
apart from the playoffs.
Right, yeah, well, the important bit's over. Leicester are through. You know, we knew that last
champions.
week. They're champions. They didn't get the 100. We lost to Blackburn.
No. Yep.
But we saved Blackburn and we relegated Birmingham.
That's right, yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah, so down were Rotherham, Huddersfield and Birmingham.
Yeah. That was not a huge surprise there, except at the beginning of the season, you would not have said Birmingham were going down.
No.
They're in 6th when they pointed
For a long time, you would have said Rotherham, Sheffield and QPR going down.
That was looking likely. Or maybe Plymouth,
Yeah.
who escaped by a point.
But in the last 3 game weeks, if you took the season over the last 3 game weeks...
Yeah, QPR would have been promoted.
Well, the top 4 teams would have been QPR, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke and Millwall.
Wow.
Millwall won 5 in a row at the end.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. The playoffs, I think, start this weekend. You get Leeds against Norwich.
Yeah. Fargo,
that's the Fargo derby.
Yeah. Who is Norwich's manager now?
Wagner.
What, the composer?
Little David Wagner. Another German. And Southampton against West Brom is the other one.
Yeah. I'm hoping Leeds come up.
You did say that, and I was a little surprised.
I
at you
just
saying
no,
that.
it's. I liked watching Leeds in the Premier League.
Oh, like at the turn of the year
Yeah, but they've been good over
in
the
the
last few
Championship,
seasons.
Leeds were like phenomenal.
Yeah, oh definitely. They've got a lot of potential in that squad.
It's just that the Championship League the season is so long
Yeah,
that you can be brilliant, and then you have that dip that everyone does.
yeah. But that's it. That makes it interesting.
Even Leicester had it.
Even Leicester had it. Ipswich
QPR's
had
was
it.
a little more prolonged than most.
Yeah,
our season was mainly shit, and then a little bit of a blip, which was the good bit.
Yeah,
at the end.
which was kind of like last season.
Yeah.
So does that mean Marty goes to shit next season, and then
No.
you sack him, bring someone else in to keep you up?
Marty, I want to keep hold of Marty.
I want to keep hold of Enzo, but not always possible.
That's true.
Apparently, he's got the shits because he didn't know about the possible FFP stuff.
Why didn't you know about that? Everyone else did.
Well, that's true, but yeah, now there's all big clubs chasing him.
Like Liverpool.
No,
they've got their.
I think they've got their new one.
Yeah, they've got Mr. Slot.
Yeah, slot right in.
You can't use that 2 weeks in a row.
No, I can't.
I'll cut that out. Yeah, that's the Championship.
Over.
Well, we're just looking for one more team from Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, and Norwich.
Well, I'll say I'll put my money on wanting Leeds up, but I wouldn't put it on them coming up.
Well, Norwich did have a little bit of form. They lost their last game of the
Yeah.
season, though. But I still think they're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, the thing I hate Norwich and Southampton and West Brom because they've annoyed the shit out of me every year in the Premier League.
Southampton in particular.
Yeah, because they should have been gone so many times. And Norwich are just terrible every time they come up.
Yeah.
And they've got the worst strip.
So you want Leeds. You want Leeds up.
Yeah, but I will take a shit team because it's one more that could be relegated before Leicester.
Do you want QPR to come up? We could make a wild card appearance.
Yeah, that'd be good. If that's what they should do. They should have a playoff for the last spot, the bottom two, and the top two that didn't make the top two.
Oh,
So
right,
3 and
just
4 versus maybe the two that didn't make the bottom 3
Right.
against the two that didn't make the top 2.
And just to get a wild card entry into the Premier League.
Yeah, you could come like near bottom of the league and still get in the Premier League. Now that would make it fun.
That would make it a weird, like teams that were.
They'd be trying to
sitting in the
lose
middle,
games.
They'd be trying to lose because they're scoring on goals.
Yeah,
It could be, yeah. I don't think
it'd be chaos.
It certainly would be. I don't think I would like that. Because what happens if you went too far with that? There's always a
You'd be
danger you go
Birmingham.
too far and you end up getting relegated rather than just sitting outside the relegation zone.
Yeah, it'd be something. wouldn't
Jeopardy.
it?
Let's look at the leagues. Our mini leagues, they're, well,
One's as done as the championship.
oh, well, it is done. The head-to-head.
That's done.
Leo's champion. It's only us now squabbling over second place.
I'm not even squabbling over second place.
Does anyone really want second place? Yes, I do.
Well, you're a second place chaser.
That's right. So it's down to me, Patrick, and Tony.
I didn't even look at that one anymore.
And in the SWP league, I'm at the top.
Yeah.
I've got a decent lead there now.
Were you at nearly 200 points? Over 200 points?
I don't think it's quite 200 points yet, but it's
2394, 250.
it's 144 points.
Yeah, you're getting close.
I'm getting close to saying I've won it.
It'd be hard to lose it from here. It'd be harder to lose it than to not win it.
I'd have to do something
and to
like
win
Emmy
it.
did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
She didn't play a wild card and give away 36 points.
Yeah, that'd do it. Even that might not do it,
No.
actually. You've got a big buffer.
Yeah, so that's the SWP league is pretty close to wrapped up. I won't get you to sing the congratulations song to me this week.
Well, what's the congratulations?
I don't know. You've got to come up with it.
I haven't been rehearsing.
You know the Cliff Richard song?
No.
You'll have to learn it. Go home and look up Cliff Richard's congratulations.
I don't think I want to listen
Sir
to
Cliff.
I don't want to listen to Cliff Richard.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. In the SWP League, we're into the semis.
Oh, in the cup.
Oh, the cup, yeah.
Yeah.
In the SWP Cup.
Yeah, I missed out by 4 points. That I spent.
Yeah,
but
that's
they would
what
have bring
it was.
Haaland in, so I would have really smashed if not.
Yeah. The semi-final is me against Harney.
Yeah.
And the reason for my trip home is a wedding, and getting married at that wedding are Rebecca and Mark, and they're playing one another in the head-to-head semi-final.
No,
The SWP semi-final.
If one of them gets...
I think this could be disastrous for their wedding.
That's what I was going to say. If one of them gets the shits about losing, how close do you reckon the wedding would be to off?
I think it'll be called off.
Right.
I think I'm just going over for a holiday now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least don't have to buy a gift.
That's true. So I shouldn't bring like the hand over with me, just to show them. Here's what you could have won.
No, but you can't risk it. It might get lost in the luggage.
It would get confiscated for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Unsanitary. Who knows where that hand's been?
Mostly at my house.
Oh,
No,
I've
actually,
seen it at my house.
It's Gary's had it. Patrick's had it a couple of times. Troy's had it.
Yeah.
Has Troy had it?
Yeah, Troy's had it.
Yeah. Almost everyone's had it. Have you had it?
No.
Oh.
I've come second twice or 3 times. I've had the arse before the arse was actually built.
That's right. Corinna only built the arse because...
When did he build the arse? Because I won it in the 15-16 season, but it didn't exist.
Yes, that's right.
So it must have been the 16-17.
Did he win it one year, or was he close to winning it and
And
started
he
to
built
build
it.
one? Yeah,
That'd explain it.
I think that was the case. But anyway, Leo has that now.
Even Richard Allen's had the arse.
That's true. And he's had the hand. He was the first one with the hand,
Was he?
but he's never won the SWP League. He's never won it for the Premier League.
So he had the hand.
Yeah, he was the first winner of the hand.
What did he have it for then?
The 2010 World Cup.
Oh.
Because that's when it was built.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Anders made it after Ireland got knocked out in the qualifying,
yeah.
the last qualifying game when Thierry Henry handled the ball, stopped it from going out and put it back in the middle for France
VAR's
to
killed
score.
all that fun stuff, hasn't he? Hasn't it? It's like...
Yeah. And
No
that
more
was
hand
that was when
gun.
he made it. That's why there's a Thierry Henry sticker on the front of it.
Yeah. Terry Henry, as Gary
Thierry
calls
Henry,
him.
yeah. From a mannequin hand and a till roll
Classy.
with some tape to hold the till roll together and a screw up through.
Spray painted gold.
Spray painted gold and a Thierry Henry sticker
And also
on the front of it.
repaired many times.
Yeah, the finger broke off it. It was in my car.
What were you doing with it?
There was Anders had won it that year, and I think there might have been a bit of a falling out between certain people. So I was the handover man, and I kept trying to get hold of Anders, and he was never there. And it must have fallen over in my car, and it broke the finger. But now that finger's stronger than ever because I drilled a hole and put a metal rod up there and glued it.
But there's a weird patch by the bottom of the thumb as well.
I think
it's kind of melted or something.
I think it might have been dropped,
right,
or thrown, maybe.
That sounds more like. Well, there you go. That's a brief history of the hand.
Yeah, is that us?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, what are you doing with your team? And
Oh fuck!
what are you doing with your team for the double?
Oh, I forgot about
the double
that
game week
completely.
37. We hinted at it earlier.
Yeah. Jeez, we should not do this on Fridays.
Yeah, end of the week. It's been a long week.
Yeah. Especially for you. You've actually had to do work.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Hey, you've had work. I've had a death.
Yeah,
It's been a long week.
it has been.
Yeah. What am I doing with my team? Probably 4 transfers because I'm out of the cup.
Yeah.
I've got shit all in terms of the main league, I might be able to get 10th,
Yeah.
maybe 9th. I don't know. It doesn't really matter now. If I do, every player I bring in who I spend points for, if they play both games and play more than 60 minutes and don't get carded, they get their points back.
Yeah.
So it's basically 3 points after that. Not 3 points, 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, just specifying. So automatically, Odegaard to Foden
Right.
and Van Hecker to Gvardiol.
Yes.
Just so I can copy you. With
My
that City
lawyers
triple.
are on the case.
Yeah. Then Doughty will be leaving. I don't know who for at the moment. It'll be a decision tomorrow morning.
Right, yep.
And then probably Solanke for maybe Jackson, because he actually seems to be in some sort of form at the moment.
He actually looked clinical in front of goal.
Yeah. That Madueke pass that he just tapped in was...
There's a differential player if you want one.
Madueke. Yeah, but it didn't mean no Foden. Though these closing weeks, it doesn't actually matter, does it?
You don't care?
No. I got Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
well,
two
if you've
Chelsea
got Palmer,
mids.
yeah. Then you don't. Yeah, that's fair enough.
If I go there, I could, if I want to play the bench boost, I mean, I could leave it for the final week and I wouldn't make the 4 transfers.
What does your team look? What would your team look like in the final week? Would it be a decent bench boost as well?
Yeah, because I've been buying and selling players who have good I've been selling the players who have bad fixtures in the final week and keeping the ones that have good fixtures just in case I didn't play it this week. So I've been hedging my bets with
But
that.
you said you didn't care.
I don't,
Sounds
but
like you do.
I'm still planning. I had to because I didn't know if I'd be in the cup or not.
Yeah. Right.
So I was keeping all my options open for that.
Yeah.
Like I might have kept the bench boost for the final week of the cup. So I don't know now, but I could end up doing 5 transfers, even sell Dubravka, because I don't know if he'll play.
Yeah, I don't know that he'll get both. I think they'll want to bring Pope back in. I think Pope will want to come back in for get some minutes for the Euros.
Yeah. So maybe 1 game off Dubravka.
Yeah.
But if I sold Dubravka, then Doughty would be going out for Burn.
Yeah.
And then I don't know which keeper I bring. Maybe Petrovic. So,
How about Onana?
How many goals? I predicted him shipping 8 goals. I think.
Let me see.
In 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got eight goals.
You had 5-1 to Arsenal and 3-2 to Newcastle.
Mm.
But he could get save points.
yeah, but he'd probably give away a penalty, gaining himself a yellow card.
He got save points against Palace. They get beaten 4-0.
Yeah,
and he ended up with 2 points.
Wow. It shows how shit United are, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Henderson would have loved keeping a clean sheet against United.
Yeah.
That would have made his day. Probably.
Yeah.
So, that's my team.
Right. I've got 2 free transfers. I'm trying not to look at the other guy's team in the Luton Cup.
Oh, aren't you? Because when I came in here, it was up on your computer.
It was. I was just looking. You can at least look, but I don't think I'm going to go.
You seemed guilty. I said, "Is that your opponent's team?" You went, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, I think he's definitely got a stronger looking on paper team than I do because he doesn't have Dubravka. He's got 2 keepers that'll play twice. I think it's only he has 2 free transfers as well. And
has he got any chips?
A bench boost.
Well, he's going to be playing that.
He's going to be playing a bench boost. He has 2 Arsenal defenders, so he could probably get rid of one or both.
Yeah,
but I mean, he doesn't even have to because he's got Jackson. He's got Jackson, Haaland, and Isaac.
Yeah,
up front.
It's strong.
He's got Son as well.
Oh, you've got that personal. He's got a son. Is that it? Does he have any more children? Or?
Sorry, I wasn't. I wasn't ready for that sharp wit there.
I was witty last night too. I've been very witty this week.
Yeah, it's probably the Valium.
I haven't had any today. I'm just slightly hungover.
Yeah, right. Well, my issues are Dubravka, because Pope's back.
Yeah.
And he was back. He was on the bench last week,
Yeah.
but he's back in full training again this week. So you would expect that he'll start one or maybe both.
Or maybe just bring Pope on as a sub.
No, you don't sub a keeper on.
You don't.
Maybe he'll get injured in training before then.
That's-
I doubt it.
I'd like him to.
I also have Gusto,
Yeah.
who got 10 minutes last week, so he's back from injury. He could start one.
I'd probably be leaning on him starting Summit because they played Chalabar as right back. Chalabar's not good as right back.
No, he could move into the middle, and Gusto could start there.
And Gilchrist hasn't really been that impressive. He scored that good goal, but every other thing he's done's been pretty average.
Yeah, Gusto's not a bad player when he's there. So I wouldn't be selling him. I'm gonna get rid of probably Salah.
That makes sense.
He did me well last week, and he could do well this week too. But I might just bring Son back in, and I have the Son Johnson double up.
Yeah, that could do you good. Or against Burnley, you'd think they'd get something.
Then I'm gonna take out Muniz.
Yeah,
Up front, and possibly bring in Wilson.
Yeah,
for a Newcastle double up front.
That did me well last season. End of last season, I got 52 points off Wilson as captain.
Well, hopefully, I'm not going to make him captain. I think Haaland's going to be my captain.
I'm so stuck at the moment. Like I'm going Isaac, Palmer, Haaland. Like I should probably go the differential because what is there to lose? So maybe Isaac. It's going to be a tough one.
Will he get to take a penalty if Wilson's on the pitch?
Yeah, I think so.
Even though he missed.
Well, it was raining. It was raining a lot.
It doesn't matter if it's raining. It's a penalty. Weather happens.
It was slippy.
Do you have your fair weather penalty taker?
Yeah.
And if it's raining, you have someone else. Is that it?
Yeah, maybe that could work.
That player with that little hat with the umbrella hat.
No, it's just a Welsh player. It's always raining there, apparently. That's actually a good idea. Fair weather penalty takers, and
yeah, depending on the weather.
Yeah, and Sterling wouldn't be allowed to take him either time.
He's not allowed anyway. Not even allowed to look at the person taking the penalty.
He
probably wouldn't be anyway because he wouldn't be able to see from the bench.
Yeah,
if he gets on that.
Yeah,
that's it this time, isn't it?
I think we've definitely covered everything this time. We haven't forgotten anything. Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I think we're good.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're covered.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Keith.